from their own 30-yard line. To the air, it's Pavia. Finds a spot in the middle.
Well, they execute the in route, and how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Commodores line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Pocket breaking down. Unleashes one. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Dillon. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Newberry. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Man, it is such a weapon to have running backs that can not only run the football, but can catch it as well. And a nice job there, David, finding the matchup one-on-one with a linebacker, a little angle route to get the first down.
Yeah, and those angle routes are hard to defend because the running back looks like he's going out first. So when I'm a linebacker, I'm like, oh, crap, I got to catch him. And then he breaks in really quickly, and a nice throw to throw it in front of him and get the first down.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The screen, he's got wheels. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. If there's time, Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the Aflac Kickoff Classic and a showdown between two teams that call the southeastern coast of this great country home. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. And the Gamehawks about to kick it away and get this season started. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Sullivan. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Drones. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. All by himself down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hokies. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And every team has their script, and they want to get the game off on this foot, and they want to make sure that they have balance and get these plays in and assert the line of scrimmage. Run the football, and they do. They create the explosive run, and they open this football game with a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will go to work for the first time today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy because he has picked off some really...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Sellers. It's complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Flips it out in the flat. Runs through the tackle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on set.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, and these hurt because defensively you got them right where you want them. You got them backed up. You got to make them play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Selden. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking for a man, it's Drones. Got it in the middle, it's Green. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Hokies send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Continues to fight for yards. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. The give to the left side. He breaks a tackle. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jacobs. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Gives it on the option. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Sellers. This time on target. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Bowling Green looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Now on first down from the 30. They'll try the run. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. He's up to 55 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. He fires one deep over the middle. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. It's caught. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Here's the handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. He'll heave it deep. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Catch in the middle, it's Jacobs. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Floats it out in space. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now on second down. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They run the reverse. He had no chance. A host of defenders back there for a loss of 4. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Gonna sling it on second down. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And the Hokies will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Right on the money. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. It's a seam wide open. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback.
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you with man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. First play of this drive comes from the 27. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He rifles one deep to the left. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Makes the grab. It's Green. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the ground game. Whole lot of space. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Hokies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Pulls it in, it's Green. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Fires to the big fella. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. QB draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Rushes on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Drones. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. The short hands, it's Selden. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Rams him with the stiff arm. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll do it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. This quarterback part of their running game. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Big guy smells it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's the heat. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Virginia Tech, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. He'll keep it himself. Wide open spaces. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He's loose at the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He'll bring it out. It's Heath. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will open from the 15. Scanning the field, it's Drones. The throw to the outside is complete. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. To the air on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Selden. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Normally, I would say 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the 4th quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say...
Turning it on! Turning on the Jets! All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Hokies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Second down, he'll throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. Off the play fake on first down to throw. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Flying out to the left. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Hard running there. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Finding open areas. It's a running room. Touchdown, Hokies. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed, and that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from DK Metcalf to A.J. Brown, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back open in the middle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Back to pass, it's Sellers. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of the season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. The Rebels ready to get this thing started and open the season. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Oklahoma's offense will go to work first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Got him downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Snagged out of the air. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Bringing it back. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Beal. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year. He's perfect.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Caught in the backfield, it's up. the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. With the catch, it's Kent. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Sooners have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Under fire. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Ott. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. The Sooners will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this. It's a fake. Fires to the middle. And the pass is caught. And the fake works. They get the 1st. Timing is everything, and the timing of that fake punt call was perfect, and it winds up being a touchdown. Channeling their inner Mad Hatter, pulling out the fake punt. Defense didn't have a clue it was coming, and they get the touchdown.
And I think you call this play when you know what the defense is going to do, and you try to get the 1st down, but even better, get the bigger play. The punter coming through with a great throw, scoring a long touchdown. Beautiful job. Nice fake punt.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. Makes his man miss. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. And the Rebels have taken it inside the 20. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, 1st down. Give to the running back. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. The give to the tailback. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. To throw, it's Mateer. Makes the catch.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Grab near the sticks. It's Burks. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Burks. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
This time he's got his man.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Looking to pass. It's Mateer.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his tight end. There he goes. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking left. It's caught downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Unloads it left. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. So now it's 2nd and long. Keeps it on the draw.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
On the run, fires downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver.
And they fake the fake, and he wants to throw. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second guess. defense calls a timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Beal. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. On third down, he drops to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39, and it'll be fourth down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's James. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And the Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Rebels line up to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the pressure. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Gibson. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks.
Converts on fourth down, still going. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Sooners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. This is a big play in this season opener coming up right now. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Fitted in the window for the score.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Coming out with it, it's James. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Rebels decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burks. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown Sooners! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Go ahead and have a day at the wideout position. You stack up some games like this, and you can take down D.D. Westbrook's record of 17 touchdowns in a season.
Man, I just want to play in this offense if I'm a receiver across the country. I know every year Oklahoma's going to spread the ball around, throw it around. You're going to have plenty of opportunities, and he is cashing in those opportunities with just touchdowns.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. We don't always see this from this group. They're up by 20 over the Judicials. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
In those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
It's a seam wide open. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. They'll ride the hot hand. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Kemp. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it in the middle. It's Beal. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. There he goes to the right. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The defense putting points on the board.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, better look out. Picks up the first down. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Rebels. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And the extra point is good. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Power football with the run. Across the 25, he's got room. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The give and tick, 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 tick. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the air, it's Mateer. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! And the route is on. And another passing touchdown for this Sooner quarterback. He keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100 touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
So many good guys that have had good days, but how about this day? I mean, fitting the ball all over the yard, just padding the stats, and you start mentioning guys like Jones, and you start mentioning guys like Baker Mayfield, that's Sooner pristine legacy there.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll go back to work on offense. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. On his way from around the 50. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Quarterback making checks. Slithers into space. He now has 80 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day.
Pace, 27, jump.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. This guy is special. What a target, and what a knack for finding the end zone. He might just rewrite the record book before he's done in Norman.
Man, that's a famous record book. We could go down the list of so many big-time players just in the last several years, whether it's Hollywood Brown, CeeDee Lamb. We can keep going, but the list goes on and on and on. But just guys that make plays and quarterbacks that trust their receivers. Because you know why? Because they do that.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And they'll knock him down.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense. And this offense would have taken a lot more of that today. It's been a rough day. Let's call a spade a spade. They haven't played like we've seen them play in the past. And this
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So East Carolina's offense takes the field for the first time today. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on, but this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his man, it's Smith. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The give on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on 3rd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go. Makes a grab past the marker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Dumps it to the back. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, 1st drive of the year, the juices are flowing, you march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Montgomery. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Pulls it in, it's Smith. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gonna take a shot. Makes a catch at the 20. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, ECU.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Shakes off the defender. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It smothers. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Fighting off the defender. Let's talk for a second about NC State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it? And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
To the air, it's Hauser. That's caught. It's Montgomery. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Offense getting set for first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. The Pirates can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll go to the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Wants to throw it. Looking for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, East Carolina.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he's going to try to return this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Bailey. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Pirates with the 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to pass inside the red zone. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a 4th down stop. Under fire. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with the lone back. Got the 1st down and more. Powers through. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Bailey. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got it at the 30. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. And the Pirates will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Open space at the 25. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
That's caught. It's Anderson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, NC State.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big 1st down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Hauser. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. They get to him as he throws.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down. You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. Across the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Second and short now after that completion. Looking to fire. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Showing all kinds of confidence in that arm, throwing back to the right. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Duke has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over the Groupers. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Smothers. And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the Wildcat. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Flips it out on the screen. No, he got loose. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. A strike downfield. Wide open spaces. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. To the ground with the back. Power headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Steps away. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now improvising. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compact.
Got some room to run. He's loose. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. They're going to run it. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Moves around to clear up the vision. Turning it on! And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He's looking to pass. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. Gets down with the slide.
Nice job by the defense, man. Understanding the situation, you could tell they were not giving up a touchdown. Like, they were playing a little bit deeper in the end zone, and the QB takes off. Nice job corralling the football. I'll tell you what, brings up an interesting decision now after that positive gain to see if they want to go for it on 4th and goal. And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll leave it with him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. 4 wideouts set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Montgomery. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Zings it complete to the right. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. So they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The offense will use the timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to the big tight end. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1. Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Toledo's offense will have the football first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, his defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
And the Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. Got it in the middle, it's Rudolph. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Bringing the heat. Pulls it in, it's Traynham. Gets away from one, finds some space. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Wants to keep it in the air. He's not afraid to go deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Here's a heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He fires one deep over the middle. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Toledo. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
So the Kentucky Wildcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense...
Turning on the Jets. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Pressure coming. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Rockets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it behind the line. It's Law. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to run for it. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Finds his target down the middle. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Kentucky. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Gleason. Setting up the screen. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Right on the money. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Complete. At the 45 on his way. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Fights off a defender. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. And the Rockets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabs it in the middle.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big time.
Touchdown, Rockets! A great catch and run for 6. Getting set for the point after.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Gleason. They're setting up the screen. Finding an escape route. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rudolph. They'll immediately call timeout. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Moving away from pressure. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Traynor. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
He's got it. First down and more. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him. And
intercepted deep in his own end. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll try the right side. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Brown. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Give to the running back. Makes his man miss. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Wildcats are on the move. Caught behind the line. It's gets long. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. He wants to throw it again. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. With the catch, it's Holly. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Rockets come to the line. This situation, you might say, it's a running room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Gleason. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff from the gun. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Traynor. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. He's going up top. He's got it inside the 25. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Rockets will have it 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. There he goes! Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun on 3rd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Blasted as he lets it go. While the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Back to throw, it's Gleason. They're working that left side. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Holly. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He spins that thing down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unleashes one deep. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. The Wildcats are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quick strike complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off the RPO, complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back, and lost one deep down the right side. Caught at the 25. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Unloads to the right. He's got it. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. Quickly to the tight end. It's a seam wide open. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Caught near the sticks, it's Jones. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw again. Got the back over the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rockets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking downfield on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Toledo! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
So just over 90 seconds to go, and this game's probably going to come down to whether they can recover this onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air. It's Gleason. He'll take a deep shot here. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Handoff to the lone back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Rides to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.